Hello, beautiful Taurus. Thank you for being here today. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your willingness to be here with me. And I know, sorry about there we go. Had to hook the mic up right. All right, not wasting any more time, my loves. Spirit, thank you for being here today for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. We appreciate these messages that come through, and we are interested to know which energy you would like Taurus to step into right now. I guess there's two. Self-love. Self-love is found. Self-love is the foundation of all love. I've never seen that one before, and I've been working with this deck for a little bit. Harmony. Harmony is the beautiful melody in relationships. You can't have one without the other, and that's probably why it seems, no probably about it. That's fucking why they came out together, okay? There's an area in your life. Well, let me just make sure the camera looks okay. All right, sorry about that. Okay. You weren't shocked to see this one come out, because while I'm not saying you hate yourself or you're mean to yourself per se, but there's a difference between not being mean to yourself and actually showing yourself love. And that's what Spirit is asking you to tap into right now. Spirit's saying, listen, Taurus, you're fucking amazing. Look at the things you've accomplished over the past 12 months. Think about it. Were you exactly where you were last year? I highly doubt that. You are such a hard worker, and you're all about growth. And you want the best for everybody. To the point of annoyance, because you put yourself last. I said the same thing to Capricorn because it's true. But Taurus, notoriously, you are always working hard. You are the one that we can count on when we need something. And not just like money or something like that, but time, energy, someone to help us move, someone to listen to us because somebody passed away in our lives, someone to help on the side of the road. Can you call AAA for me? Like that sort of thing. You know, you're so reliable. And while sometimes you may choose to look at things as you're getting taken advantage of because you help everybody, instead of saying, wait a minute, I'm reliable. Not only am I going to be there for people who ask me to be there for them, but I'm going to be solid for them. Because I can think of 5 people I can call that will be by my side right now if I need them to be. But are all of them going to be there with sage advice? Or are they coming to party? You know what I'm saying? Or are they hoping for a reward? Or they want something in return? You know, like you want to come do the exact same thing for me. Like that kind of shit. You're not that one. You do those things because it makes you feel good, because you know it helps the other person. You need to love yourself for that. If for nothing else, if you don't love what you see in the mirror, you need to work on that. You need to take time every day and say, you know what, Taurus? You look good today. I like the way your eyes look with that sweater. I like the way your beard looks with those jeans. I don't know, like whatever it is, you have to find something about yourself to love. And then as you start to get grateful for that, and grateful for what you're bringing, not just physically, but what you're bringing, your energy, your positivity, your hope, your reliance, your all of it, your strength. What you're bringing to the table, someone else appreciates. So again, even if you can't find something specific about yourself to love, love that. Start there. Start seeing yourself the way other people see you. Because the harmony in your relationships is going to suffer if you are talking shit about yourself. There's only so much you can say, oh God, I suck at this, before people start going, oh, Taurus sucks at that. I'm not going to ask her, or I'm not going to ask him to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like that sort of thing. And if that's your goal, fine. But I doubt that. I doubt you want the reputation of not being able to do whatever it is you think you can't do. These two things go together. Would you date someone who thought they were a piece of shit? Of course not, because you're going to think that. Maybe at first you'd say, oh, I'm going to help him or I'm going to help her see the good in themselves. But if you're constantly bringing up goodness, 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 and it's not coming out because you are putting all the good in and they're just pooping all over it all the time, well, that's not going to be a fun relationship, so you're going to leave. You don't want that to happen to you. It's not talking about a romantic relationship, but I'm not talking just about romantic relationships. I'm speaking about work relationships and family relationships and the relationship you have to your barber or the relationship you have to your hairdresser, like that sort of thing. You know, like everywhere you go, everyone that knows you and everyone that's in some sort of relationship with you is there because they want to be there. Maybe not family per se, but you do choose to be around your family if you're an adult. You don't have to go to the things. But people go, oh, wait, Taurus is going to be there? I want to be there. She's so funny. Or he has the greatest advice. Or he always listens. Or she always dances with me. Like, you are who you are. And people appreciate what you're bringing to the table. It's time for you to see what your portion is of what you're bringing to the table and be grateful for that and learn to love it aggressively. Because if you're being called to tap into self-love, it's lacking. Spirit. Okay. Even on the split. The Three of Wands is saying to put yourself out there. It is about action and everything like that. But look how timid she looks. She's going forward with it, but she's nervous. There's no reason to be nervous because you know, that's what the High Priestess says, you know it's going to work. You know your value. That's going to come with self-love. It doesn't have to be I look in the mirror and I love the way my hair looks today, or I look in the mirror and my makeup looks bomb, or I look in the long mirror and I love my shoes with this outfit. It doesn't always have to be about physical things. It's to be about what you're bringing to the table. Maybe you have an idea that you're afraid to go forward with because you're afraid of how it's going to be received, or you don't think it's worthy enough. Knock that shit out. Because as a Taurus, you wouldn't be coming into this situation if you didn't believe it was going to work. You're not a half-asser. You're amazing. Spirit, thank you for being here today and for pushing Taurus to love themselves so they can retain the harmony in their relationships, because it's very important. Nobody wants Eeyore around 100% of the time, because Eeyore is always going to be there for you, whether he wants to be there or not, but his lack of self-love can be contagious. And eventually, if you're not a Winnie the Pooh character, people are going to say, you know what, Taurus is kind of a bummer, and they're going to stop inviting you. I don't want to be mean about this whole thing, but the self-love thing is really important. It's so important. It's integral in your daily life. It's integral in your relationships, and if you would like to maintain them, it's time. Just tap into that self-love and quit the self-sabotage shit. Spirit, what do we have here in the recent past? Jeez Louise, I spit right out. Exactly. So the Five of Pentacles, it's not enough. It's not going to be enough. I'm not enough. All that shit. It's false. The fives are obstacles. They're speed bumps. But speed bump isn't going to stop you, is it? Speed bumps are something you just slow down and take your time going through or over. Those are the things in your life that you need to go through in order to get to the other side. And this person is not actually lacking. They're choosing to see it that way. But look, there's plenty of abundance all around them, and there's a beautiful little house right there where it's warm, where she can get cleaned up. Everything she needs is right there. But she's deciding to stay outside and do the poor me shit. It's not cute. So that mindset needed to get out of here in the recent past. Because you can't stay in that energy and sustain any good relationships, any harmonious relationships. You can sustain relationships, but they'll be your party friends. No, that's not what we're looking for here. We're looking for deep understanding and harmony with your love, with your friends, with your family, with your coworkers, with the gas station attendant, with everybody. It's not going to be perfect all the time. I'm not being foolish here and saying, oh yeah, this is going to be a beautiful day all day, every day. I'm not stupid. I get it. But the more love you bring into how you feel about yourself is going to change this mindset from it's not enough So wait, I do have enough. Current energy. Okay, that just slowly slid right out, didn't it? Mm-hmm. You know better, Taurus. It doesn't matter if you feel a certain way sometimes, because there's so many factors that go into a mindset of lack. It's not just the fact that you feel this way. It's also there are planets that are 100% contributing to this. If you don't believe that the moon has any pull over what's going on inside your body, you need to do some more research, my love, because if it can control the tides of the fucking earth, it can control the more than 60% of water that makes up your body. And that's just one planet. We know there are many planets that are doing fun things and not so fun things, and lining and unaligning and moving around, and that has a lot to do with how we look at our current situations. But the more love you bring into this, the more faith in yourself, the more knowing that this plan is going to work, knowing that you have good ideas, knowing that you're coming from a place of love, really does change things around you. Tapping into that happens when you know and love yourself enough to know you have the answers. What are we looking at in the future position for beautiful Taurus? Ace of Swords. Look at you. You're bursting with sparkly new ideas, and that's what the Ace will do. The Ace, I clicked close to the fire, didn't it? The Ace of Swords is about what happens once you tap into the knowing. Once you tap into the knowing, because you know, I keep saying you know, but you feel it. Your intuition is telling you all of these things, all of these delusions of not having enough or something failing are just in your mind. Lean into what you're bringing to the table, even if it's not fully there yet, even if you're not waking up every morning and saying, I love being me, I love being a Taurus, I love myself. Even if you're not waking up shouting that every morning, which hopefully is the goal, because that's fucking cool. I'm going to try that tomorrow. But even if you're not doing that every morning, you know what you're bringing to the table. You feel it. You know what's missing when you walk in a room. Leaving this behind and coming out of that to tap into what you are actually bringing into your relationships brings the harmony. It also brings intuition and clarity, which is what the Ace of Swords is. It's a very clear vision of what's coming next. But it's not coming if you don't leave this shit behind. Bottom of the deck. Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is about celebrating with your peeps. With these harmonious relationships that you are nurturing and cultivating through how you feel about what you're bringing into these relationships. Okay, because again, it's not all about looks. Your friends could be completely unaware of how hot you are. Your friends could be completely unaware of what you look like because you've been friends with them for so long. That's not what they're looking for. They're looking for your heart. They're looking for the confidence of what you're bringing to the table, because you're adding something amazing to this table. All of the people sitting here are. Family is whoever makes you feel the most safe and comfortable being you. Because the family that you're choosing to be around and working on the harmony in those relationships, those people are the ones that really see you and love you. So start looking at yourself the way they do. How appreciative they are of your time and your energy and what you're bringing to the night that you come to hang out. I'm not talking about like a potluck. I'm talking about that amazing energy, the confidence, the, oh my God, Taurus is here, and they're fighting to come give you a hug. That kind of shit is what I'm talking about. If this is resonating with you, Taurus, don't be mad. I'm just a messenger. But I would say I might love the most Tauruses out of any of the signs. I have a lot of Aquarius in my life, but if we're going by sheer how you feel and how much love you have for a sign, Taurus is the one for me. So many friends and family, and even my partner is a Taurus. So this comes from partly knowing about the harmonious relationships you're cultivating, and also the lack of confidence that comes with being a Taurus sometimes. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Oh, my beautiful Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Six of Swords. Okay, so, like we said, you're getting into this lack mindset. It's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough. This is not reality. Because the reality is, you're moving away from that. You're moving away from that mindset. You're packing up those swords, those lessons that being in a state of lack has taught you. This mindset takes away from your positive energy. It takes away from your abundance. It takes away from everything you've worked so hard for when you think it's not enough. So the lesson there that you learned that I'm not enough or I don't have enough, take those lessons with you. That's fine. Because you don't want it to happen again. And you'll be more on guard when you see it start to creep back in. No. I've already learned that. I'll pull that sword out and cut that shit down. High Priestess, in the current position for Taurus, is here because... Why is the High Priestess here in the current position for Taurus? Jeez Louise. Let's try that again. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate this. Ten of Pentacles. Like I said. I mean, these are coming out so beautifully. Honestly, Taurus. I know what I'm talking about, and you know what you need to do. The minute you step out of this old way of thinking and move on, the abundance starts to come back in. The intuition starts to come back in. Because your brain is clear of all this bullshit. The Ten of Pentacles is about growing your legacy, growing what you've been working so hard for, and actually winning at it. You have been winning at it, but you weren't able to see that because you got sucked into this shitty feeling about yourself and what you're bringing to the table. I don't know if your friends and family and teamwork, all these people, I don't know if your Four Wands are all very successful, because if they are, they wouldn't hang out with someone who wasn't on their level. No matter how much they love you, you'd be a very sporadic person they would see when they had to, because like minds are together. So the sheer fact that you are part of this group of successful, warm, loving people should tell you there is something there to love in yourself. And as you start to see that, the things that are growing around you, you start to tap into that Nine of Pentacles energy of, I'm so grateful for what I've brought into this world, that it just keeps growing and growing and growing. Why is the Ace of Swords here in the future position for Taurus? Ace of Swords in the future position for Taurus. Ace of Swords. Nine of Wands. Ooh, is there two? Oh no. I messed it up a little bit. Knight of Wands is the action, and it's action on action. It's action on fire, which is the action. So it's action on action with passion. Action on action with passion. It's amazing. That's what happens when you leave this behind. Do you see this progress? Do you see this growth? Do you see the clarity and the fire and the pentacles? Like, you have it all. You have it all. On the bottom, clarifying the Four of Wands, is the world. Listen to me. I love you, and I'm not coming for you because I do love you. This all comes from love. But as you can see here, there are no cups. There's no heart in this because it's not real. These are your thoughts. These are the things that you've convinced yourself of. You put so much work into, I'm not enough, I don't have enough, that it's taken something big to get you out of that, or even to start the process. Because the minute You started seeing yourself the way your friends and your family do. It opened up the whole fucking world for you, Taurus. It's all waiting for you because you are worthy. You are loved, and there's a reason why. Those are the same reasons you should love yourself. You should go and love yourself. I couldn't help it. I heard it as it was coming out. I'm going to pull from Moonology to see if there's anything we can further clarify with. That's a lot. Wow. Alright. One more pass. I guess not. Nothing really wants to come to you. I guess that's why all a million of them came out, so they'd say, no, Renee. You got your message right in front of you. It's totally fine. I will grab one oracle message to close out with. And it's going to be one little final message from Spirit today. I definitely will get one to flip out. Thank you, Spirit. Jeez Louise. It was like walking out. Alright. My beautiful Taurus peeps. Before I tell you a story, quick little business, because, the world is business, isn't it? Sometimes. It's all of it. But this portion of the reading is brought to you by my request for you to subscribe, for you to like and comment on this video. Share the video if you feel moved to show this with another Taurus friend of yours, because you guys need to get the fuck on board with the program and love yourself and bring the harmony into your relationships it so richly deserves and really wants, because your friends love you, your family loves you, the people you have in your life adore you. So let's get the message out to more Taurus peeps. Like, subscribe, all that good shit. And now your story, my loves. This mindset of lack, this unrealistic view of how your life is and what you are bringing to it is bullshit. Because tapping into self-love really opens you up to the reality that you're leaving that behind. That's bye. See ya. You're leaving this shitty mindset behind. Bring in the lessons that it's taught you, because you're in search of better harmony with your relationships and your people and your relationship to the world. When you need to, you tap into how they see you, because that opens up the whole world for you, doesn't it? Every time. Stay in that mindset. Stay in that fiery, passionate, goal-oriented mindset, because the intuition is there. You have the answers inside you, and you know it. You have the key not only to the world, but to your personal part in it. What you're gonna grow for your family, for your friends, for everybody. Applying that passion and clarity together, again, opens up the world for you and your friends and your family. It's completely up to you. Yes, that's a lot of pressure, but you can handle pressure. I've seen you do it. I know you can do it, Taurus. You just have to turn that inward. All that love and respect and admiration you have for your friends and family, you need to turn that to yourself as well. Sharing that, because you're part of it. You're sitting at the table too, my love. Final message today. We see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough that you have patiently been waiting for. The situation is about to come full circle, Taurus. The lessons have been learned. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you, Taurus. It's all about the faith and the intuition and the knowing, with the clarity that you can move forward with this project, as long as you put that self-love in place and know how much of a badass you are. All right. Take care, my loves.